Hello and welcome back, my avid rideshare drivers. You're on the Rideshare Hub. I'm Jacob Letman. We've got another fantastic, exhilarating video for you in store today. Before we get started on this journey together, I want to give you guys an opportunity to make a little extra cash while you're out there driving. You're doing it already, right? So you might as well make some extra money at it. There's a great thing. It's called Play OCTOPUS, and basically the deal with this is if you give at least 100 rides a month, so 25 rides a week, that's pretty easy. A lot of drivers do that already, right? You're eligible for the Play OCTOPUS. Well, it's a tablet, right? They'll send it to you. You keep it in your vehicle. It's packed full of trivia games and other games for your passengers to play while they're enjoying a great ride with you. It's a fun way for you to earn extra money. You can earn up to $100 extra per month. Passengers have a chance to win money. It's a great conversation piece. You guys can play trivia games together. Keeps your passengers busy. All that great stuff. There is a link to the website in the video description below, so scroll down, check that out. Use our sign-up code RideshareHub to get started. It's not in every city yet, but it should be nationwide soon, so you can still check it out. See if it's in your city. Even if it's not, you can get on the waiting list so that you're ready to go when it is in your city. All right, cool. Hey, so things seem to happen in the rideshare world, and they seem to happen quietly. So here's an example, right? When I started driving for Lyft 3 years ago, it was standard that Lyft and Uber took 25% of each of our rides, right? So we would get the other 75%. Then, silently, overnight, at some point in the middle of some night, somewhere along the line, that changed. And now, Lyft and Uber take basically as much money as they want to. So how much money we make has no correlation to how much money the passenger actually pays. Uber and Lyft state that sometimes they can pay higher amounts or lower amounts based on where demand is at. And so anyway, reviewing my earnings compared to my passenger payments, I found that Lyft has been taking a lot of money, more than 25%. So anyway, that's one example. That's not what this video is about at all, but I just wanted to give you an example of how things can change in the silent night. And here is what we're talking about, something that did change recently with Lyft, and that is that it was called the Lyft Accelerate Rewards Program, right? You guys, I'm sure you've heard of that. You knew about it if you drive for Lyft. It is no longer. It's gone. It's vanished. Just gone with the wind somewhere. And I only found out because there were some various things in the Lyft Accelerate Rewards Program that my girlfriend Abby and I used. There was a whole lot of different things in there, right? So just a brief synopsis of what the Accelerate Rewards Program was. It had 3 tiers: silver, gold, platinum. You could up which tier you were in depending on how many rides you were giving per period, which I think a period was like a month of driving. So if you gave so many rides, you got into silver tier, and then so on and so forth. So there were a lot of things in there. It was kind of gimmicky in a sense for a lot of things because it's like the same as getting coupons in your mail for things like, oh, here's 10% off your next visit to Peter Piper Pizza or Chuck E. Cheese. So a lot of like random things that a lot of people wouldn't use, and there were one thing that I did use all the time was the Shell fuel rewards. So silver level I think was 5 cents off per gallon. There was a summer where gas prices spiked and they actually made it 50 cents off, I think for gold level, 50 cents off a gallon, which that was huge. Was it 50 cents or maybe 25 cents? Either way, it was a good amount of money. That's a lot of money per gallon. So that was good. Let's see what else was on there. TurboTax Self-employed, you could get that for free as long as you hit that first level tier. And then you could also get QuickBooks Self-Employed for free through doing that. Anyway, those are big. That's like, geez, I don't want to misquote it, but it's over $100 value for a TurboTax Self-Employed. So that was big. I used that for several years in a row. There was a thing on there for Reduced Smile Direct Club. And actually, that's what my girlfriend, she was like, hey, where do I find the Lyft Accelerate Rewards thing? And I'm like, yeah, it's just on the driver app, you know. And it's not anymore. It's gone. So anyway, that was too bad. What else? There were things like trips, phone savings with different carriers, entertainment savings for like concerts and things like that. Yeah, so that's a brief overview of what it is. So I did some digging around to find out what happened to it, because I'm like, dang, go figure. Now there is just no rewards. Well, there are, actually. It's only in 11 cities, and I didn't write them down. I'm sorry about that, but off the top of my head, it's like Chicago, New York, Boston, probably LA, 50% of drivers in New Jersey. That's weird. Anyway, you can check it out. You can look it up, see. Actually, they said if it's in your city, you will have been emailed about it. So it's not in all cities yet. And apparently this is what the drivers want, is this new system. And what is this new system? Well, it's just called Lyft Rewards. And so get at me in the comment section below if it is in your city. Let us know where you drive and what you think of it thus far. So basically the deal is, this is what it says on the website. You can earn cash back and credit to take Lyft rides when you drive during busy hours. So basically now what's going to happen is you will earn points. It's a point system. So the busy hours is going to be, it's going to pertain directly to your city. So basically peak hours, right? So if you don't drive during peak hours, sucks to suck. I kind of don't appreciate that, but we'll see how this all plays out. Again, if it is in your city, let us know what you think of it so far. But what I can deduce, it says that you're going to earn at least 3 points per dollar earned. I don't know if that means you can earn more than 3, if that's like based on how busy the hour is, I'm not sure. But it says you'll earn at least 3 points per dollar earned for each ride you give during busy hours. Okay, and then what do you do with those points? I got 7 billion points. What do I do with them? You get yourself a Snickers bar. Haha. Sorry, I moved my head out of the way of the camera. The light is right behind me, I know. It's making it weird. Okay, so here's the deal. If you have at least a 4.9 driver rating or higher, so 4.9 or 5, basically, then you are eligible to receive cash back via the Lyft Direct debit card. And here's the breakdown. So I said, right, 3 points for every dollar that you earn during the busy time. 500 points, and this is for silver. Oh yeah, let me say this. There is still a silver, gold, and platinum tiers to this now. Okay, and basically the deal is that there's just less rewards. It's just downsized. That's basically what I deduced from it, and it's a different scale for earning rewards points. So if you get 500 points, you're eligible to redeem those for a $6 ride credit, which is such a good system for Lyft, right? Because if you're getting your rewards and you're using those rewards to take rides, which, I mean, I'm sure a lot of us do, right? It's advantageous if you do use Lyft for stuff, which a lot of people do. But think about it this way. Lyft is a business. They don't pay full price for those rides, right? They're not paying the driver full price, because we already know that at least 75%, or I'm sorry, at least 25% of those ride earnings are going straight back to Lyft, and it's probably much higher. So really, that $6 that they're gifting you for your tons of hours of driving to earn 500 points is costing them, what, maybe $3, maybe. So anyway, it's very advantageous for Lyft. But the cashback thing, so you're also eligible for $5 cash back per 500 points. I don't know. That seems like a lot of driving for. But I guess if you think about it, yeah. Well, here's the thing: you drive. Let's say you make $100 in a day. That's 300 points. And if it takes you 6 hours to make $100, but you only drive during busy hours for 3 of those, I don't know. So I don't know. I'm not sure how this is going to play out, you guys. It doesn't seem that great to me, honestly. But again, if you've been part of this trial run in the 11 cities, let us know what you think of it so far. Okay, so what else is eligible? What else can you get with this Lyft rewards program? Well, you can get cash back. You can get cash back. You can get a credit towards your AT&T bill. You can also get AT&T bill credits, and you can get Allstate roadside assistance. However, I looked more closely at the details with that, and here's what I found. You don't really get Allstate roadside assistance. You get 20% off of your roadside assistance call. So if you call them and use them, you get 20% off. And then I think it said it's $79 for a tow of up to 5 miles, which is not great. That's $80 to tow 5 miles is not a very good deal, especially if there's not a mechanic that you want to go to within 5 miles. Then you're paying extra on top of that. What else? And I think like if they show up to do like a battery or a tire exchange, like if you get a flat tire or dead battery, it's like $59. So here's my advice: don't do that. Really, don't do that. Contact your insurance provider and ask about your roadside assistance through your insurance provider, because like I use Geico and I have that, and it's free to do that, and it's cheap per month. I don't know how much it is, like it's under $10 I think a month. And if I break down anywhere, I call them. I don't pay anything. They pick me up, they tow me. I've had to use it several times. They came and they jumped my battery for me. If you lock yourself out of your car. Anyway, so go through your insurance, because it's not that advantageous through the Lyft Rewards program. So what are we talking about here? Well, okay, here's my final thing, and this is actually good. I was really ticked at first because I thought they got rid of this, but they didn't. You can still qualify to get TurboTax Self-Employed for free, silver, platinum, or silver, gold, and platinum tiers, which is great. I'm going to do another video all about tax season, and if you're an Uber driver, go into the video description below and sign up for Lyft using our sign-up code, because that will say you can use it for all of your self-employed stuff. So you can do your Uber and your Lyft driving on there, but you get it for free with Lyft, and you only have to give the bare minimum of qualifying rides to get that, which I don't know what that is, but it's not a lot. So do that. And again, I'm going to cover tax season in a different video. All right, you guys. So basically, comparing and contrasting these, is it advantageous? Is the new system that great? Probably not. But can you get some cash back or ride credits? Yes, that's new. But do you have to do a lot of driving to really get anything substantial? Probably, because you have to drive during busy hours, not just any hours. And so yeah, it's just a condensed version of the Accelerate Rewards program. All right, you guys, if you have more insight on this, jump in the comment section below. Thoughts and feedback, always appreciated. I'm Jacob Letman. This is the Rideshare Hub. You guys are awesome for being here. Until the next time, drive safe, everybody.